Good evening, my guys and gals. It's your boy CJ, and I'm back with the Avatar project that I'm working on. Now, just want to say Happy New Year. I didn't have much of a party today. Didn't even drink or anything. Well, it's strange for me, really. But anyway, hope you're all having a fantastic time. This is a follow-up video to the Avatar video I did about a week ago. I have since updated it very drastically. Did I say that right? Drastically? I don't fucking care. But also, someone commented on that video and was talking about the Attack on Titan project that I was doing, and I completely forgot about it. You know, I completely dropped the project. I just halted it, didn't do anything with it, which is why I'm going to be bringing it back, and I will do a follow-up video to that project tomorrow. Because I'm not doing anything tomorrow, I'll do it tomorrow. And I'll start work on that as well. Nothing much has changed since the past video that I did on the Attack on Titan. I did a bit of Falco's Titan form, and that's about it. I've done nothing since. But anyway, for the topic of this video, here is the update. Of course, nothing obvious at the moment. As you pan away, there's been a lot of change. As you can see, we're going to start over in this section here. I filled this section with more of the blue sort of colours, done some sort of muddy kind of effect here. I've also started work on draining out the water, which I've done very successfully here. If we come around this way over here, I've done some stuff over here, made this a big section of like stone and stuff. I've now made this entire area this sort of greenery kind of block palette that I'm going to be using frequently throughout this project. Most of the land is going to be made up of this palette of blocks. I've also done some stone over here for the cliff edge of the island, which when I drain out all this will continue down to the seafloor. Done another beach as well, done some bushes which I will be covering the land with, and then I'll be doing some trees over in this region as well, where all the green is. Not massive trees, but like big enough to fill the area, okay, because we want to completely roof off the sky. That's the general idea here. You want to roof the sky off and make it so only some amount of light pierces through the trees, and any other lights will be from the plants, trees, and any sort of light sources. I've done the beach here. Obviously, as you can see, this is where the water level is, and I've drained out pretty much all of the water. This is water I've just added back before I started this video, so I'm going to slowly start filling it back up with water now that I've added the details. So yeah, I think this is pretty good. I've extended the tree down so that it, you know, because the tree stopped at where the water was, so the tree is now there. And if we carry on this one, you can see done another cliff face here with amethyst, and even some of this design in a previous attempt of the Avatar project, which I don't have anymore. And I've done a couple of the, I've done 3 of these actually. Got the floor is also made up of amethyst and prismarine blocks, and that chart kind of goes on. We got more of this chalky kind of cliff face here, as opposed to the more sturdy, rocky, dark colours over here. The amethyst trail continues till you get to this sort of very lit up section where there's a lot of sand. There's these fungus like things, and that, yeah, I don't know what they're fucking called. I just went ahead and randomly added this, which I will be adding around the area to make it more dynamic. I'll use coral instead, but I'll use a mixture of different blocks as well, just to make it interesting. So yeah, pretty much the same sort of stuff that I've been doing over here, incorporating a lot of, you know, stairs, slabs and walls to give it more of a depth, more effect. So yeah. Also, completely forgot about this, you know, the massive fucking tree that I built. I don't remember specifically if there was the start of the tree being built in the previous video, but yeah, there's a big mangrove tree here now. I have not finished the, you know, the leaves. That'll take fucking ages. Took me like 2 hours just to do everything you're looking at now. It's going to take me ages. Right? Obviously, this is all done, and I've done this sort of effect where this single root of the tree is kind of affected. Its roots are affected by the nature of this blue area, whereas all the other roots are in the green areas and are covered in moss. Well, this is covered in moss too, but you know, it looked a bit weird without the moss, so I added the moss in. You've got bamboo growing, you've got all the vines and shit. I've even put some of the them fucking things. I've also built some little lantern looking things. I don't know what these would be. They're some kind of plant, I guess, that hangs off the tree. I've also littered the tree with the spore plant things, don't know what you fucking call them. So it's kind of like a hidden little area here. When I complete this, I'm gonna maybe add some strung up huts, like huts that have been strung up from the trees, maybe like turn it into a little civilization. Like the Metkayina's homes in Avatar The Way of Water, if you look, their homes are attached to trees similar to this, but they're much smaller, and there's a lot of them, all strung next to each other, and they hang their houses from one root to the other, so you'll have a big house in the centre here. I might do that, I'm not sure yet. I'm not too fussed on doing all the civilization shit, because especially since the Omaticaya and the other forest tribes don't really build houses, they just live inside the tree and then decorate the inside of the tree and make it habitable, whereas the Metkayina literally build houses. I don't know, I'll do a mix of both, I guess, but yeah, this is pretty much everything that has changed since the previous video. A lot's going on. I am really getting with this project now. I'm really happy with it. Can't wait to finish this tree. It's gonna look so good. I'm not just gonna leave it this one singular block now. It's gonna be more like this, but I'm gonna use darker colours as opposed to like these light colours like the slime and the bright lime. It's gonna be more darker colours like the moss or this terracotta block. And the dark green wall as well. It'll be more of those sort of colours. I want there to be a contrast between the two trees because it won't look unique enough if there's a little tree with the same colours and a big tree with the same colours. It's not gonna sit well, especially when this tree looks extremely old and raggedy, almost like the tree itself is a forest, whereas this one is kind of fresh. It's only looking like this because I didn't think to add more blocks to it, but I quite like how young this tree appears compared to this old, obviously old tree. I like it. I might cut down some of these vines as well. They are kind of getting in the way a bit too much. This is fine, but this is taking up too much space. You can't really see anything clearly, so I'm going to have to do that. But from this angle you can see it just fine. I'm not too sure. I don't want to start breaking shit, you know. But yeah, that is literally the island pretty much done. It's literally done. The only thing that I need to do is drain all the water and then finish that. I'm only going to do from where the ocean opens up all the way around and do that. I will not be doing anything on the ocean. Well, I'll be doing this bit. Any waters that surrounds this island will be drained down, fixed up, and then flooded. And then when this project finally finishes, because I only plan to fill the one portion of this map up. This is going to be the whole project. I'm not doing anything past this. And then I'll do the ocean perhaps. If I feel the need to ever come back to this project, if I'm feeling bored and just want to put some creative shit down, like, you know, just for fun, I will add another map to the the world and go from there. Because my envisionment for this world is that it's literally just going to be a crystal copy of Avatar. There's going to be the Hallelujah Mountains, the Tree of Souls, of course, being at its centre, the plains that you briefly see during the end, and of course the Metkainas Islands. But that's going to be a challenge because I would assume I would have to build those islands from scratch, so it might not even be done. But either way, the project is going pretty well. I'm very proud of it. It's just the best thing I've ever. Like, this is a culmination of all 6 years, nearly 7 years that I've been playing Minecraft. Literally the first game I got on the PlayStation. So it's very interesting to see how far I've come in terms of my building capability. I'm very proud. Of course, there's much improvement to be made here. Like, if I was to redo this project 10 years from now, there's a lot I would probably be doing differently. Like, if I was to have PC, I'd be doing this modded, I'd be doing it a lot quicker. This tree would have been up in about half an hour. No, this would be a piece of cake. So, but I guess the kind of journey of building this is that I'm building it one block at a time, as opposed to using a mod to just build it up like it's nothing. So it's very therapeutic at the same time to build it slowly, like the old-fashioned way. So yeah, that's pretty much it for this video. The Attack on Titan video will be coming out tomorrow. Not going to be much change there, but I'll give you some information about what's going to happen with that project. So, hope you're having a fantastic Happy New Year. Can't wait to see what 2023 brings us. See you guys later.